Hello and welcome back. I'm Shannon. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 and I like to share videos that help make life easier. Today I wanted to share with you how I got back on track after the holidays. If you've been following me, you know that I have been doing Weight Watchers. Over December, I gained 7 pounds back. Anyone who's been on a weight loss journey knows that weight loss sort of goes like this. And that's exactly what's happening. So I needed to rein it in and get back on track. And so last week I figured out how to get back on track when I had zero motivation. I did not want to eat healthy. I did not want to deprive myself. I did not want to work out, none of it. So I thought, how am I gonna get back on track after being off of it? So today, I'm going to be making lunch, which is also gonna be for my lunches most of this week. We're gonna be making the Asian lettuce chicken wraps. I'll post a link to any of the recipes that I mentioned down below so that you can have access to those as well. And I'll let you know how this tastes. This is not gonna be like a tutorial or anything. I am gonna video it and just talk to you kind of about what I've been doing at the same time. So that recipe will be in the description box for you if you want it. Let's get started. The first thing I did trying to get back on track was I sat down and I looked up recipes that I could be excited about, because I was just bored at this point and nothing was exciting me. I had defaulted to eating what my kids were eating small amounts, trying to stay on track, and just not being satisfied. I went to my favorite blogger, which is skinnytaste.com. That's where this recipe is also from, if I didn't mention that already. And I looked up recipes that would excite me. I also challenged myself to eat 80% vegetarian. So I started there. Her website is great because you can actually search diet-specific meals. So I can go on there, I can hit vegetarian and look up recipes. So I did that. I will post the ones that I like the most down in the description box. Once I locked down the meals that I wanted to try that week, I went over to my meal planning calendar. I will show you that here now. You can tell I fell off meal planning. And really, this is one of my biggest keys to success, because as I'm planning the meals, I'm keeping in mind my points. When you're doing Weight Watchers or even MyFitnessPal, you can go and pre-track all your meals so you have an idea of what it's going to take for you to eat in a deficit. So that's why I think meal planning is such a big game changer. It also helps prevent waste and helps you stay in budget and all that good stuff, because a lot of people complain about eating healthy is more expensive, but in my experience, because I'm eating at home and planning my meals and not overbuying crap, I actually save a ton of money. There are a lot of good meal tracking apps out there. I know MyFitnessPal is another good one, and it's free. So definitely look into that. If you're looking to get back on track and you just want to implement one new thing, it would be to track what's going in. The simple act of tracking makes you aware of just how much you are eating, and it can be an eye-opening experience. After I have all my meals planned out, the next thing to do is get the shopping list together and go shopping. It's important to not to forget about the snacks. You want to have things like hard-boiled eggs on hand, fruit, fresh fruit on hand. One of my favorite sweet treats when I'm trying to come off sugar is a bowl of frozen fruit with sugar-free whipped cream mixed in. That helps me kind of get off the ice cream and the cookies and all that good stuff. So making sure you're setting yourself up for success for the things that you know you're going to be craving in those first couple of weeks of getting back on track, you have to be prepared for that. Speaking of snacks, I wanted to share with you how I make my hard-boiled eggs. We go through so many hard-boiled eggs. The kids snack on them, I snack on them. And I will never make eggs any differently. These are so easy to peel. You put a cup of water in there, close the lid, seal it, cook it on high for 3 minutes. Once it's done cooking, immediately do the quick release and put it into an ice bath. You can let it sit in the ice bath for as long as you need. You can go take a shower, come back. You can totally forget about it, come back in a couple of hours. It doesn't matter. I just do it whenever I get to it. And then you'll notice the peel comes off so easy. Put a little crack in it and it peels right off. I keep it in a little plastic container in the fridge, and everybody just helps themselves through the week. If we have any left over after a few days, I go ahead and turn it into egg salad, and we'll have it for lunch or dinner or something that night. But usually there's not any left over. I found the magic number for us is 9, and we go through that about every 4 days. You can hear my lunch sizzling. Sorry about that, but I just wanted to show you how perfectly cooked these eggs are. I try and get it so there's no gray on the outside of the yolk. It makes the yolk nice and creamy. And that leads me into my next trick to getting back on track, which is meal prepping. I pick my biggest areas of struggle, and that is lunchtime when my kids are eating peanut butter and jelly or chicken nuggets or something like that. I have to have something on hand that I can be excited about too. From the time I filmed this video to now, it's actually been a week. And I am happy to report I lost an additional 3.2 pounds this week. If you are interested in Weight Watchers, I'll put my referral link down in the description box. You're also welcome to leave comments or questions, as well as find me on Instagram, where I'll happily take your messages there. Now to let you know my thoughts on this recipe. They look delicious. I hope it's good because I made a lot. I don't recommend making a double batch unless you know you're gonna like it. But I'm pretty confident listing the flavors and all that. It looked pretty good, so fingers crossed. That bite was all lettuce. Hang on. So good. I'm gonna have no problem eating this all week. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more weight loss related videos, please let me know down in the comments. Until then, go say something kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.